Hi guys, my name is Meats. This is going to be a review for the Play Art Sky variant, and we have Captain America. Got this recently from Tao's Hobby. I'll provide the link down below if you're interested. And this is really cool. I really like armor personnel, and that's why I've always been a fan of Play Art Sky variant. They always have something new and awesome. Alright, so here's the box art. It's a little dark. Yep. Onto the side. Onto the back. Really nice. Get the top part here, the bottom, and we get the window box. It's held by magnets. So inside we have Captain here. A bit of information. If you wanna read through that, go ahead. Alright, we got Cap here. He looks great. There's a lot of details here, as expected for Play Art Sky. We get quite a bit of a combination of metallic colors. We have the metallic blue here, really nice. Then you got the bluish gray here onto the arms. Now on the red, you have some metallic red with a combination of gloss red. So that's quite nice. And on to the white, some parts are silver, some parts is kind of that off-white color, kind of a bit of weathered look, which is makes it a little slightly realistic, although Play Art Sky, it's more of a fantasy. I mean, you can make it as close to a reality, but yeah. But nonetheless, nice details. We also have the shield here. I find the shield a little different than what I'm used to. Usually, when I think of Captain America, he got that smooth shield. This one, he got a bit of contours. And it is held by a peg here, and he got that nice gun bell on the back. Just a straight peg on the back here. Otherwise, for other details, we look at the face here. Obviously, it's not the movie accurate version. Play Art Sky usually have their own take on the characters. It does have nice blue eyes. And yeah, it's not too bad. In terms of the proportion, the neck is not too bad. Sometimes, like I remember from the Darth Maul from Star Wars, has a longer neck, and sometimes you got a shorter neck. But this one is just fine. And along with that, let's go over articulation. Articulation wise, then it gives you fairly good movement here. You got double jointed on the base of the neck and onto the torso, which is good. Although I think you can rotate even this part here. This top part is flexible, as well as the chest, as well as the back flaps. I mean, it does have a bit of cuts there. That way you can move it out of the way. You got that, I think this is the newer style, or the one with the swivel. It does look a little bit odd, but since everything there is that black color, you don't really see it as much, although this does kind of stick out a little bit. That was like a collar or something for underneath. So you got that shoulder movement there. As well as you get your hinge, you can rotate it around, really good. So no restriction there, it's quite nice. Then you get your bicep swivel, then you get your elbow bend. It's not too bad in terms of gaps. Then you get your wrist joint here, and for the torso here, a bit of ratchet there. You move side to side. Decent ab crunch. And crazy amount of back. So this is nice. Kind of wish this is what we had for Spidey. Because there's no gaps on the back. This is what I'm looking for. And onto the waist, we get a floating waist as usual. It's you got that nice rubbery, and just moving this waist not too bad. I mean, the butt area is kind of awkward in terms of gaps, but yeah, this is nice. And you get your typical waist joint there. And you can do the splits. You can kick really high, which is great. So you can do a lot of great things or great poses with this, as you can see so far. Now for the knee, you get that floating knee joint. It's not too bad, although you know there's quite a bit of gaps there, but you know, from the side view, it's not too bad. It's, yeah, nice. Then you get your ankle joint here, and you get your toe joint as well. So far, in terms of articulation, this is great. This is a really nice articulate figure. Alright, the fire truck just passed by. I had to cut that previous segment quite early. Moving on to the accessories. So you do have this extra arm guard, which gives you a way to connect the shield. You're just gonna pop this up here. And I believe you can do this on either side, but they only give you one, and technically you do need just one. So you can just swap it either way. So put it on the right here. With that straight peg, you can connect it like so. And there you go. You got the shield right there. You can do a lot of cool dynamic pose with that one. Let's see here. Yeah, should bend this knee also. There we go. This kind of reminds me of the 300 Spartans blocking the arrows. But yeah, maybe have him just running with the shield. This does have the player sky base, which I kind of stopped mentioning it because all of them have that base that you have to assemble. So yeah, you always gotta have that. And it's always great to assemble them, especially if you want to do awesome dynamic poses. Anyways, that's it for that shield. If you guys want to see how it looks on the left, it's not that different. There we go. Right, so we do have a couple of hands here, and as well as another attachment for the shield. And let me just put this back here. And other forearm. Right, so aside from the closed fist, you're gonna have this pair of hands. I like our open one. Let's go ahead and swap it. Again, I really like that straight peg. It's my preferred hand joint. Just makes swapping a lot easier than a ball joint. But it does have certain limitation, but if done correctly, it's nice. So we got that there. And we also have, let's see, just get him to stand without tipping over. Oh. There we go. So the next one is we get a pair of the shield holding hands right here. So for this one, let's go with the right here. There are tabs here around the shield, and you're just gonna align it. So just gotta push it onto the edge. May want to give it a few tugs, kind of widen that. If it's really stiff, you might have to air dry it, kind of warm it up, and yep. Get it to the tab, and there we go. It's secure, and that's a great design. I really like that, because sometimes they do some crazy attachment from here to there, and it's just weird. But this one, it works. And I guess it's partly because of how they designed the shield. You can have a Captain America throwing his shield Yeah, really nice. You can also use that same hand to hold the shield as the salute. I actually find it interesting that he can do a cross-legged sit. And I think I forgot to mention, there is a tie swivel right there, as you can see. Alright, then another cool dynamic was having him have the shield from the back, or as if he just catched it. Really nice. Moving on, I think the last one is this particular hand, and this is to hold, well, this one in another way. So aside from the forearm, let's take this out here, and I'll pry this out. There we go, nice and easy. I don't think it damages the paint on the shield, which is a good thing. But aside from the straight peg, you take that out and you're gonna swap it with this handle here. And I guess before we put this on there, we gotta make sure we can put it here. Now it's one of those, how the heck you gonna put that there? Yeah, it's in a one piece, and you gotta slide it in somehow. Why do they do this? Alright, let me figure out how to put it on before I continue this review. Alright, so I managed to put it here, but it's not an easy thing to do. Yeah. So what I did is, let's try this on the left. I have my screwdriver here, and just be careful. You kind of want to just exercise that, and you want to get it, just pass through the thumb and the rest of the fingers. There we go. And kind of just loosen that up. And once you kind of work that out, or maybe heat it up or something, you slide that handle there while prying it open from this side, and you just gotta have to play around with it, get that thing to open up a little bit more. Yeah, it is a bit tedious, but it is doable, as I've demonstrated here. Will I use this one? Maybe. The one on the forearm works, and not to mention you're able to grab the shield with that particular hand. So, well, anyways, with that straight peg, likewise we put this on. I'm really tempted to the point just using magnets, but for the time being, let's just work with what we have here. Yeah, it probably goes all the way in, but I'm not gonna be using this as much. Right, so let's put this on here. So here it is with that shield. I mean, it is a bit more versatile for what you can do with it, but it's not that different from using it on the forearm. Yeah, but you have that option. And here's another iconic pose for Captain America, where he holds the shield with both hands, and this is kind of like to show or show respect to something just happened, or it makes him look like he just lost someone important. So yeah, other than that, really great figure, as we've demonstrated in this review. Really articulate. I really like the waist joint, the arms, the torso. Hardly any gaps, or huge gaps. So definitely a really nice figure. And another thing I want to mention, it does not come with much accessories, but for the hands, it's great. You have a pair of everything, from holding the shield, the slightly open one, hands right here, the closed fist, and one for the shield. Although the handle for the shield, that's my only gripe. It's a little bit difficult to put it on, but the forearm connector works quite well. Anyways, that's about it for this review. Again, I got it from Tatsu Hobby. Provide the link down below if you are interested. And kind of curious how they're gonna go with this. Are they gonna make the rest of the Avenger? Do we see Hawkeye? Or what else is there? Maybe Hulk. And I'm kind of curious how that's gonna work out, and how expensive will that be? We're probably looking at $200 for Hulk, maybe more. Crazy, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, that's about it for this particular review. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.